Nice, nice. Okay, but a bit of an introduction to begin with. Welcome everybody who joined us for the stream of this on YouTube. I would just like to introduce you guys to project updates. If you haven't joined this before, this is just a weekly update that we have from me and Adi here, who you see beside me, of like what we've been working with the past week and like what's been going on in the team and a bit of what to expect for the coming week. So, as by the name, project updates from the team. And as I said here, Adi is with me here, working with product and community here in the Cards.io team. So yeah, we are, if you haven't joined us before, as I said, we usually get the setup of just chatting a bit in the beginning now, waiting for a couple of people to join the actual live call. And then once we have a couple of people in here, we will go through a bit of an agenda of what we would like to share with you guys today and what we would like to talk about. But before that, how are you, Adi? How are things going along?
I'm good. But you can see a little bit of my face color is faded. So I was a little bit sick this weekend. Just
Oh,
recovered.
yeah.
Yay! I'm excited for this call because we have a lot of things to talk about.
Yeah, a lot of things to share and like both updates, as we said, both updates of what we was up to last week, but also a bit of what to expect later in the week. So definitely a filled week for the Discord community members of stuff to do later on. So that is going to be super
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see
Yeah,
how
I will
many
see
people will
if I.
join.
Yeah, let's see.
And I will message. We are live. Come join.
And Adi just mentioned that you could see on his face that he has been sick, and I feel like you can see in my eyes that I barely slept this night. For some reason, I had such a hard time sleeping. So yeah, I will try to bump up my energy a bit for this call, and after this, straight to bed and sleep a bit maybe. We'll see, we'll
Yeah.
see. But yeah, but we'll see if there are. Oh, I will fix the screen here so I only can see people with the cameras on. Let's see. Yeah. Like that, perfect. And if you are joining from the YouTube stream, what we usually did before, we have done this for like several months now, just updating the people in Discord of what we are doing, and we usually did them before at the Stages channel without cameras on. But now we have sort of tried to rework the concept a bit and try to do this bit more interactive setup with the webcams on and everything, so you can see our faces.
Yeah.
And also
For beautiful faces.
so we can stream stuff. That is also another huge benefit to like doing it in Hangout channel, and we're going to get into that a bit more on the summer camp stuff on Friday. But like that, you can stream stuff from the Hangout channel once you are in it. So I don't believe you can do that on Stages the same way.
Not yet.
Not yet, not yet.
Oh, we see. Hey Vlad, hey Cryptocomical.
Hello,
Thanks for
hello.
being here. Let's see. So I think 2 more minutes and then we'll get started.
Yeah, that sounds good. So people can of course check it out afterwards on YouTube too.
Yeah, just to remind you, we do a summary after every call. So text-based summary on Discord and a full recording on YouTube. So you can anytime go there and watch it.
Yeah, and what I've done in the past with those is like, as you said, Adi, and also like including the link in that summary, so you can either have the option of just reading through the quick notes there, or then like watching the full recording from YouTube.
Okay, to have Vlad is posting on the channel.
Nice,
Okay.
nice.
Hey guys, where are you? Come, we're waiting.
Do you think they can hear us outside of the channel too? Maybe.
If I believe hard, maybe yes.
Yeah, maybe. If you want it enough. Okay,
Yeah.
but what do you think? Should we get going with a bit of a start off the weekly recap a bit?
Yeah. So thanks everyone for joining. Just quickly share with you what we did last week and what are we up to this week. So last week we had a kind of like a full house in our project update call, and we talked about a bunch of stuff. Then we played Gartic, and it was a pretty good game because there were a lot of you guys there. So it was pretty fun. We had two or three consecutive games. It was pretty fun. Regarding, I also shared last time that we are planning about the summer camp. So today's call, I'll be going in more detail, and any contributions that you have or any suggestions that you have, you can keep it on the text channel, and we'll surely go through them. Uh, Apart from what we have been to, so the dev team and the product team is just working full hands on all launch cards, cards.io, and reality cards. Kind of a mixed bag of a lot of development tickets that are going through in our weekly sprints. So pretty excited about when we will be introducing those features to all of you guys, and also pretty excited about the live stream that's going to happen on the basis of that development work that we have done in the past 2 months. And Anton will be touching on that a little bit more after that. Yeah, that's the updates. Looking forward to this week as well to just get all the dev work done and to introduce all the community work in the upcoming parts of this call. For now, I'll ask Anton to share something on the marketing side of the team and how things are going there.
Yeah, of course, of course. I wanted to share a couple of pieces of like what I was up to last week and also actually a bit of the beginning of this week too. But for like new, as you guys all know, if you're watching this, we're trying to like grow our community and find different ways to introduce reality cards to new people. And we figured it was a good way of doing that in a sort of longer format than only sending somebody to our website and seeing some headlines about us there. So like the format of articles actually was perfect for us. So we have done a bit of a bit of effort there to actually publish two different articles that is scheduled to be released this week. One of them with crypto.news and one on Bitcoinist. So that is actually two completely new articles that we are sort of going into the basics levels of what reality cards actually is and sort of where we stand in the prediction market as a whole. So I'm really positive about that, and really I think it could be a great way of introducing new people to the community, not only by seeing some short stuff about us, but rather to get a not in depth, I wouldn't say, but getting a bit more of an explanation of actually who we are and what the product is about, focusing on reality cards there. So that is a bit what was up to last week and also beginning of this week. And like to go off a bit of what Addy talked about last week, I wanted to expand on that too. If you didn't join last week's project updates, Addy went into a bit more about like clarifying that we have of course becoming a DAO further down the line in our roadmap, but we already now want to sort of start thinking as a DAO in this community. And like I done the past week now, a couple of efforts in trying to find different tools and ways in which we can actually implement that. And one of them, I have a friend who works with a camp.social, they are called, if you want to check it out. And that's basically, as you guys know, it's hard to really connect with people only in text messages on Discord. So they have made a super cool sort of extension of the current social channels as Telegram and Discord, and sort of another video format ways of having events with each other and also gather in different settings as new community members and as weekly events. And yeah, I could go on with their product for a long time, but I definitely recommend you guys checking that out, camp.social. And of course, they are in a beta now at the moment, and we don't want to introduce something to our community that is completely new without testing it yet. So our current plan with that was just to become a part of their actual beta, and then we'll see. We will explore the product a bit and see if this is something that could suit us in like helping the community engage with each other in a better way. And then, of course, we would love for you guys to also have your thoughts on that, if you think that that could be a sort of nice addition to the current community that we have on Discord, and maybe a tool that we could actually use quite a lot in the future. And another one of those is actually another product that is in beta called Layer 3. So Layer 3, I think many of you might know it. It's quite a famous project, even they are still in their beta phase. But essentially, it's a way for different projects to host contests and bounties where people can earn money by producing content and contributing to a project, sort of in a DAO fashion, you could say. So I became a part, or we became a part of the beta there last week too, and haven't really decided on the next step to take there, if we want to release some specific type of contest or anything, but just wanted to share that we are constantly making efforts to really realize that this vision of thinking more as a DAO in the community setting that we are in. And yeah, as Addy mentioned too, I wanted to mention a bit more about the stream that we have mentioned several times before. But if you guys haven't heard it before, now at the end of the month, on July 26th, at the same time as always, 11 a.m. UTC, we are going to host a launch cards and cards token live stream. So of course, our newly introduced launch pads, which the cards token is going to be launched on. It's quite a complex product, and we want to like explain it in detail. And since it's a completely new product, we want to go through all of the different steps and how you are going to buy tokens using the platforms and stuff like that. So we figured it was a great way of just doing it through a live stream, gathering the team and going through that stuff. And as I said, also expand a bit more there about the token. We haven't shared too much on we have shared the tokenomics and everything, but not really too much about our actual decision process behind all of these different decisions that are, of course, within within the tokenomics and everything. So we wanted to also open up for some questions there and just expand on our general thoughts and ideas there. But yeah, I think that was pretty much enough of sort of what me and a couple of other people have worked on in the team the last week now. But I want to leave over to you again, Adi, to talk a bit more about the summer campaign that we mentioned earlier.
Yeah, thank you, Anton. All right, time to share with you the agenda of this summer campaign. So first of all, just reminding you that this is our first, like the longest event that we are doing for the community, and this is the first time. It's kind of like an experiment, but we want all of you to like join in whatever capacity that you can. And to make sure to accommodate all of you, we have expanded the time for like 12 hours. And if you keep on joining, we'll expand it more. But for now, it's like 12 hours. So we want to cater every one of you in different time zones possible. And it will start at 1:30 a.m. UTC. So from Australia, Asia, Europe, UK, and vivid hours of US. Last week, I shared with you the link of the draft and asked you if there's any suggestions. I also did a poll regarding what's the perfect day to do it, Friday or Saturday. So Friday and Saturday both were pretty close, but Friday won. So it's on Friday, this Friday, 15th of July. Now that we have a little more, 90% of the stuff is already there. Everything else is flexible. So we can go with the flow. But for now, I can share with you what exactly the agenda is. So just let me share my screen. Right. Is the Zoom level okay, Anton?
Let's
No.
see, one second, I will watch it.
Okay, I can read lips now.
Yeah, looks great,
But yeah,
looks great.
thank you. So starting at 1:30 a.m. the morning, my time. So it's pretty chill. I'll be hanging out in the channel, warming up the engines. I'll just do my things. I will be working a little bit on the side, and anyone can join in the channel and we can chit chat about things that you're interested in. What do you think about Cards.io? What do you think about the different products and all other things that excite you? So just past time like that. At 5 a.m., we have a coffee session. So I'll be brewing coffee in my technique. Anton probably will be showcasing of the Swedish brewing technique. And then we'll talk for like half an hour. I'll start with songs afterwards. So just a 30-minute session, a music jam session. So if you have any songs that you want me to play, from terrible single, but I'll try my best. Not much complicated, but I'll try my best. So if you have any requests, just let me know ahead of the time. Else, I'll just do like a jam session. At 6 a.m., me, Anton, and I hope Cryptocomical will be there as well. So we can discuss something on like how DAOs are currently in the community, new communities that we have been part of, and if you want to think about how Cards.io would like look like as a DAO in the future, and if you have any comments that the community can contribute and what you feel like, because you will eventually be the future Cards.io token holders. So Cards token holders. So you'll have say in a lot of things, the governance, utility, and everything. So we thought that it's a good idea that we start putting this lens of eventual DAO, but it's more like bringing the community together and getting suggestions from you all. So working all of us together for all the cards.io, reality cards, launch cards, and all the future coming projects. Then, okay, so all the poker and cards fans, we will be hosting a poker game. Limited seats, so make sure that you come first because it will be first come first. So basis, and the winner will take the USDCs of the pot. So make sure to join. It will be a fun game. Assuming that it will go around like 1 hour, so after that we will be having a live drawing session with our very own Pikachu. Pikachu will be drawing on screen and we'll be chatting on the side about stuff. And I think, but we can see like how a real RC artist process is looking like, and it's inspiration for the other artists who are in the community and also for us. So it will be a really fun session. Because we have seen Pikachu's trying all over the Discord and Twitter, and we'd love to see the process behind it. I hope you guys also will. And then after this session, we'll be having a fun Gartic play along session, 30 minutes. We'll play consecutive Gartic games because you never know what Gartic throws at you. Sometimes it's too difficult to comprehend, like weird drawings. So the format will be simple. We'll just have multiple games and we'll sum up the scores at the end of the session. We'll choose a winner and they'll get some exclusive cool Constantine merch. And at 9:30 a.m. UTC, we will be having a book reading session for all the book forms out there. And we will be, this is a new book that Balaji's came, The Network State. So like how countries will scale and how blockchain will play an important part in that. So we'll be reading some phrases from there and probably just talk about them in detail and see what we can bring to the table and if those thoughts are uh, really looking at the thoughts of a thought leader basically, which is Balaji is, and then maybe we can learn something from it and the future companies as well, the DAOs and the countries and whatever. It's pretty good because he's a revolutionary thinker and it's great to be read some of his thoughts. After that, we have a Scribble.io session. Again, we'll be playing consecutive games, summing up the scores and declaring the winner. Artists or the members, anyone can join, and we'll have fun time just guessing and trying those prompts. At 11, our Cards.io team will be playing a super fun game. So we'll be playing and streaming it here on Discord. And it's a really hilarious and fun game, and I'm sure you will enjoy the commentary. So make sure to join. After at 12 p.m., this is also a session more with the artists, all our artists in the Cards.io community. So we all know that launch cards will be launch cards will give the buyers tokens, but also an NFT, and that NFT is will be so the artwork of the NFT is something that we are trying to decide on. So there will be a brainstorming session on what's the best way for all the artists of Cards.io community to contribute and make it fun, interesting, innovative in any way they can, and then commission that artwork. So that's the whole this session is about. Then at 1 p.m. UTC, we can again play another game. So it could be Gartic Poker, depending on who who are there in the call and what you think about. We also have some on standby, some of the live drawing sessions. So if they come through, I'll be updating it. So you can see the pretty much the whole agenda is here. The link has been shared on Discord server in multiple channels. I'll share it again here in the chat box. You can go through it. You can suggest anything. If you want to volunteer, if you want to showcase your skill, if you want to talk about something, if you want to jam, if you want to draw, whatever you want to do, just let us know. Open to suggestions. So yeah, this is the agenda. There's one more announcement regarding this. I also just announced a bounty for the co-op for this whole summer camp. So it's in the announcement channel. All the artists go there. You can participate in the bounty. And looking forward all of you to join in our first ever summer camp. It will be pretty long, and I'll be here. Anton will be here. Comical Pikachu, Caramelizer. I think everyone will be here as well. Come join us, and let's have fun. It's Friday, 15th, 1:30 a.m. UTC. That's that. All right,
Yeah,
back to
thanks
you,
for that.
Anton.
Yeah, thank you for that. I'm super excited for this. As you saw, there's a like variety of different activities to join there, and you of course don't have to. If you want to take part in this, you of course don't have to take part in every single one of them. Just see through the link there on the different activities that you would like to join, and then you can maybe hop a bit back and forth if you would like to do that. But yeah, that is going to be something super fun for a bit later on in this week. And as I mentioned earlier, we have some exciting stuff scheduled for later in the month also. But yeah, I think that this was it for this week. I just wanted to mention to everybody joining from YouTube also that as you see, everything that's happening with the community is of course happening here in our Discord channel. So I will of course link it here in the description in YouTube, and then just letting you guys join the community from there, so you can join the summer camp on Friday and future stuff that we are doing in the community, and just to interact and connect with us in the team and the rest of the community. But yeah, I think that was it. Maybe we should jump out and play some Gartic to end it off, maybe. What do you think?
Sure.
Sounds like a good idea. All right. See you guys on Friday, and yeah, bye bye.
Bye. Thank you for joining.